everyone, welcome to Yinka's blog YouTube channel. So as you know, I'm going to say my name again. My name is Sekina and I am the one that is going to keep giving you all of the gist because it's like that's just what I know how to do best. Like that's what I do best. So today we are going all foreign, we are going all Africa, all Nigeria. So wildfire consumes small British Columbia town that eats 121F. A wildfire that forced people to flee a small town in British Columbia that has set record high temperatures for Canada on 3 consecutive days burned out of control Thursday as relatives desperately sought information on evacuees. The roughly 1,000 residents of Lytton had to abandon their homes with just a few minutes notice Wednesday evening after seeing the previous day under a record of high of 121.2 F in brackets 49.6 C close bracket. The province public safety minister Mike Fanwood said Thursday afternoon that most homes and buildings in Lytton had been destroyed and some residents were unaccounted for. The British Columbia Wildfire Service said that the Lytton blaze was raging out of control over an area spanning roughly 80 square kilometers. Several other fires were burning in the region as a heat wave baked western Canada. Lytton City Council member Lillian Gray, on behalf of Mayor John Polderman, said in an email Thursday that the fire had devastated the town, a village about 153 kilometers, 95 miles, northeast of Vancouver. Our people are scattered north and south, and we are trying to establish who is where, she wrote. At least some of the people who fled Lytton came to a recreational center in Lillooet, a town about 63 kilometers, 40 miles to the north. John Algan, a deputy chief with the Lytton First Nation, said leaders were trying to account for members who did not get to Lillooet. It's incomprehensible. People are so anxious and worried about what comes next for them, he said, saying the community had suffered tremendous devastation and loss. Rosanna Sternberg, who lives in Enderby, said she was trying to track down her son and daughter Alfred and Marjorie Nelson, who lived about 8 kilometers, 5 miles from the center of Lytton. I don't know which direction they went. I don't know if they went down Chilliwack. I don't know if they went to Lillooet. I don't know if they went to Spencer Bridge or Merritt or Camp Loops. I have no idea, she said in a phone interview, or if they stayed home. She said the lack of cell phone service had prevented her contacting them. I am very worried, she said. In a television appearance, British Columbia Premier John Hogan said 3 consecutive days of highest recorded temperature in Canadian history all happened in Lytton this week. To have a heat wave and a horrific fire is so troubling and so challenging for the people of this community. The heat in Lytton set its first national record on Saturday, reaching 115F, then set another new high Monday at 118.2F. After yet another record high Tuesday, the heat eased to 102 degrees on Wednesday. Officials said that in the previous 24 hours, there had been 62 new fires and 29,000 lightning strikes. The fire near Lytton had grown to around 22,000 acres. Hogan, the premier, said he had anecdotal information that a train might have started the fire, but it was too early to say. So like I feel like this is trying times to those living in Lytton. I mean they have to like leave their houses. It is not easy. Like it's this is like the biggest in Canada. So I mean, so we are so sorry, and I hope it is resolved. I hope they like get to find these people belongings, and like I hope they don't really lose a lot, because I feel like they're going to lose a lot. I feel like there is no how. So going to the next, 10 churches vandalized in Alberta on Canada Day. Investigators in the province said orange and red paint was daubed on the churches in the city of Calgary. The premier of Alberta said the attacks were appalling. It comes after unmarked graves were found around former church-run residential schools. That's indigenous children were once forced to attend. The grim discoveries prompted some calls for national celebration in honor of Canada Day on 1 July to be cancelled. Alberta's Premier Jason Kenney said on Thursday one of the vandalized locations was on an African evangelical church in the city of Calgary. He said its congregation was made up entirely of the former refugees who fled countries where churches are often vandalized and burned down. These folks came to Canada with the hope that they would practice their faith peacefully. Tweeting Mr. Kenny, a conservative, some of them are traumatized by such attacks. This is where hatred based on collective guilt for historic injustice leads us. Let's seek unity, respect, and reconciliation instead. Calgary police said the incident happened sometime between Wednesday night and Thursday morning, and that the location vandalized are all part of the Christian faith. One of the places of worship had a window smashed, so paint could also be thrown inside. They said the police statement said the paint was daubed in handprints and included the number 215, which investigators are linking to very dark parts of our history. Canada's residential school system. The government-funded compulsory schools were run by religious groups in the 19th and 20th centuries with the aim of assimilating indigenous youth. In May, the remains of one-to-one indigenous students of Canada's largest residential school were found in unmarked graves in the province of British Columbia. Several Catholic churches were set on fire last month in the western province in indigenous communities. The police department said it was committed to doing its part in addressing the reconciliation effort and generational trauma. But the statement added, vandalism like this is not just illegal. It serves to create further division, fear, and destruction in our country. So I just feel like a lot of ill things have been happening in Canada. First, it was the fire in wildfire in small Columbia. Now, church in Calvary. So a lot of bad stuff have been happening in Colombia and in Canada, sha. So I mean, I feel like they are going through trying times in Calgary, in Colombia. So it's only God that is going to, solve all of it, and I hope their government do something fast. So guys, we all know Tiana Empire. She showed us stomach pregnancy. But the way she did that wedding with Shegun Wells, there was nothing like that. People know how to hide stuff. She showed us her pregnancy bumble. Like it's very big. So we are all expecting a baby very soon. Lilo, our brother Niger star, she came out and she's like, how can we be wearing fake stuff of designs that people have the original? That is a disrespect. So we that we don't have money to buy original, should we kill ourselves? And since our normal about boys, our Moibos can do something like it, why you see people just need to rest? I beg, let people be comfortable wearing anything they want to wear. If you don't have money, we can't go and kill. People don't have the same money. They don't have the same money as you. Pockets are very different. Fingers are not equal, okay? So you need to rest. So that concerning today's news. Always do come back here to check what's up. Thank you and have a nice day.